See, alright, so first and foremost, when I give all praises and glory to Yahweh, Ba'ashem, Yahushai, Ba'ashem, Makakodash, the Siddhaman, the Apostle, and the Agreements, and the teachers of Apostles in the truth. Which is salutations for the I can push me with outside in truth and sincerity, day in and day out, you know, constantly risking their life on a daily basis. We say Shalom. You know, once again, you know, say the fucking side. You know, my, somebody give me the second Ezra chapter 8, start from verse 1. 8? No, 9.
No, why not? Say it's early.
Nah, give me 9.
9:1?
9:1.
It says second and just 9 verse 1. It says, answered me then and said, measured all the time diligently in itself.
So he say measured all the time diligently in itself, and that's something we have to do. Somebody give me Surah 49, verse 1. Right? So he say measured all the time diligently in itself, and it's something we have to do. We have to measure the time that we're in, we have to be constantly on diligently be looking. Because every single time that they see something, look, right now we're outside here, we're going into what the countries on this line preparing for a hurricane. Category 3. It's the first ever come out since 1993, and it's the first ever went to the Windward Islands since 2004 when that Ivan, right?
Yeah,
that was a big
one. This one a Trinidad hurricane because it's the first time we might actually
feel like
get an effect from
of it. So you know, and the place may be looking hot, but from later on, you know, all these switches go these things. Then you had the earthquakes. So 7.2 earthquake happened in Peru. Us, all these things happening. So you measure all the time diligently in itself, right? And when you measure the time, it's through prophecies. And you constantly be watching. That is what the Lord said, continually be watching. It's a reason why it has said the apostles and the elders continually telling. Yeah, right? Not for him, right? And that is why the apostles and the elders constantly keep on saying, you know, to watch news, keep up with what is going on. It's such a serious thing because every single day you could take an article, right? Or you could go on one of these news sites and you could distinctively see something happening that the prophecies talk about. The earthquakes, the uproars. Kenya had a big uproar recently against the government. France have a big uproar. France doing what they would call their protesting against the government for doing certain things. They're so stink with the protesting, they shit in the water so much is that the government has spent $1 billion to clean it. And they don't know if it can get clean before the election. Then you have America going up with war. We see conversations here about America, the wars, the civil wars, because why? The election time. Then you hear about the pestilences, right? The bird flus, the other diseases that are spreading right now. Just last 3 weeks, 3 weeks, I remember putting about an article where Houston alone, in 1 week, they had over 17,000 new cases of HIV. You understand? 1 week, in 1 week, they had over 17,000 new cases of HIV. That's how terrible it is. You know, this is the time that we're living in. And that's how you know we at the end, because the scripture says measure the time diligently in itself. When it diligently do not search, you're seeing that we in no proper times. You know, somebody get 2nd Ezra 14. The part where it say evil shall increase, but stand up a little bit. But bring this up there for man.
The Ecclesiasticus 39:1. But he that giveth his mind to the law of the Most High, and is occupied in the meditation thereof.
So he that giveth his mind, you know. So what?
To the law of the Most High.
To the law of the Most High.
And is occupied in the meditation thereof.
Is occupied in the meditation thereof. To be occupied, I get mean from occupied. Yeah. Something else.
Occupied of a building being used by someone too busy and active.
Busy and what?
Active.
So be busy and active in what? Being occupied in the Lord's word.
God.
That's what it's supposed to be. Because these say wisdom and knowledge shall be a stability at the times. Wait till you feel when I'm saved. You know, I was reminded of the book of Eli, what was going on in that. And many other movies they show you what they're looking for. They're looking for an answer for what is going on and obviously go back to our book.
God.
Even in these things act like these shows like National Treasure and so forth, when they want to find where it's going into that, they go back to our book. Now we know it is the scriptures they basically go and speak about. and wait till when to show and how important it is that we're supposed to be occupied in the Lord's word. Because there's which we will get the answers. You know? They have no other place we're going to get the answers in. Who are you going to get from the government? Who are you going to say you're going to get from a friend? No, you're going to get the answers in the scriptures. You understand? That's why we're supposed to be occupied in it. You see these Christians and them, they're going through it on a daily basis, what they would do. Man, I just wish one day that speaker just blow up or something.
When I was talking, you say,
but
Satan.
But nonetheless, this is a perfect example. I surely know this one. It's a perfect example of what we're talking about. They're not occupied in what is going on. They're not occupied in the Lord's law. They're not occupied in the Lord's word. Yeah, with them playing. Yeah, let's flash the camera a little bit back, come on, please. Because we just playing to come out to talk about the Lord. That is their work. That is their gospel. You understand? They believe when they say the word gospel, it means a song. You know, it means, well, people go to think. When they mean the word gospel, it means gospel that they just be singing. You know, the record deals that they may receive a Kurt Franklin. Who is the next? Kurt Franklin. Who is the next one? The gospel singer, Mary. Who have I done some gospel singers?
Yeah, but I wouldn't know.
I wouldn't know. I can't remember. Mary and Kurt Franklin is who I might know.
Yeah.
You understand? Who I might know. You understand? But that's what the thing is. And it's important with all the things that are happening. This is where you get. This is the kind of prophets that you will see on the streets. And all him himself is a prophecy by itself. You understand? False prophets, false teachers, they are going out into the world.
Just to say, right, but the word gospel means good news.
Yeah.
So their good news and our good news is not the same thing.
Yeah.
Their good news is the continuation of this kingdom.
Right.
The prolonging of this kingdom.
Right.
Our good news is the end.
But that's why even telling them they don't even understand what the word gospel means.
They don't understand what the good news actually is.
Yeah. So you can't. How would they understand what the good news is if you don't even understand the word gospel?
God.
Because they believe that when it, I saw somebody I know talking about the gospel and she put up a song. And I was like, what this club? You understand? They're not talking about a song. You understand? We're going to sing or go to the mountain and so things like how it is. That's not going to help you. We feel that going to help you. It was a movie, it's a movie by when the man tried to take out the cross. I just remember Castlevania as a perfect example as that. Right? When Castlevania in the cartoon when the
kids are
and the wolf come in the church.
Yeah.
And he say, he pull out the cross and he tell the wolf what?
And he said, God
this
is
is the
not
house,
beside here.
See, this is the house of the dog, leave. And he was like, laugh. He laugh. You know, like, see, God to reside here. You understand? God to live here. Because the kind of wickedness that they've been doing for how much, right? Now, that be a cartoon, but even to this day, he thinks all they believe in is not what going to help all any times to come. All they believe for in our rosary is what we're not saving. No. They just wood plastic, somebody made it stone, it's an ornament, and it's an idol in matter of fact. And they don't tell you about worshiping idols, and not going to help you any time to come. The time that we're getting into, these things not going to help you. You understand? Listen to Christianity, Catholicism, whatever it is you want to call it too. Those things not going to help you, not going to benefit you the time you come to. Any idea? If you believe or if you believe that the prophecies that the Lord mentioned is going to happen, you come in to say, well, hey, we know we're going to love everybody. You know, He gave people included to salvation. That's not going to happen. You understand? That's not going to show soon. It's going to show soon. These people that you believe, what the Lord says, rebuke. Not going to be by word, not going to be by fire. Because when He speaks, when they listen, so the word becomes what? The word becomes null and void to them. You understand? The word becomes null and void. So they're going to be what? Destroyed now. That's why He said, the wicked shall be stubborn for the fire. And that includes all the Israelites, all the two-thirds, all the end when the heathen nation. All the when I'm stubborn, you know what stubborn is? You know what you stubborn for? To keep fire burning. That's what they're going to be. Stubborn is going to catch fire. That's what they're going to be. For the wickedness. And that comes back. Some of these faces that day, however the judgment may be. Because you don't have any judgments written for the come. You understand? We're talking about the wolf. In the Castlevania, they don't talk about apparitions. They don't talk about strange beasts. You know, come on to them. They're going to see something that they've never seen before. The scriptures talk about just the sight of it alone. It kills them. You understand? Just see the sight alone. This is what we're going on. This is the time and the end, matter of fact. You know, when I had the earthquake the other day, I was playing game with some people. I was playing game with them, right? So I ain't playing a little while, but I come on and say thing. And I was actually say, oh, look at the earthquake by this, and he's like, yeah, the thing was strong. See, but after the earthquake, he said to see videos on YouTube talking about something, man. He said something by Adrian, something about Leviathan. I said Leviathan, I said, I finished the word because you can pronounce Leviathan. I said, like, I said Leviathan, he said, yeah. I said, yeah. I said, that is coming soon. You understand? These are things written for you, and you get quiet. Because you want to know what I mean. But Leviathan is something that waiting to be released. These are things you know they see it on the way that's died by the sight. You know? That's by the sight. If you are wrong, you're going to save all against the beast of the Lord. The Lord said these things, right? The Lord said both good and evil are from him.
Not by might, it's not by power.
He can make a lie.
It's by my
The reason why the Lord said evil angels wait to play for them. That is not coming to the way. All this laugh and kicks are going to continually based on the virtue. You know? They're going to the sorrow. They're going to the sorrow. Pain, affliction. And in that day, all going to call upon the Lord. Hey, I don't even know the Lord's name. Right? I don't even know the Lord's name. I don't even know to worship the Lord. You know, call upon the Lord. You know, call upon the Lord now and say, Lord, save me. Then the Lord, he will laugh. He will laugh. So that is why I'm running a video every week. That the Lord will have the last laugh. And who will have the last laugh? Laugh the best. That's our old saying. No one can make a mockery of the Lord. Pass, scorn, come on board. You know, post shit. Come and say the mark of the beast is not the mark of the beast is not the RFID chip. Come and make mockery. It's true, they don't like the chip. Come and laugh and say that's what you get all the Leviathan. You know, come and see all these things. Just like 2 Peter 3. We mentioned where is he coming at the Lord. That is the spirit all in. Or they even understand all this part of prophecy. The way all they act today, or they have to act so because that is all it's supposed to be in these times.
Yeah, that's another part of the early signs of the time. That's how we know what time we in. That's how we know we in the end.
That's how we know we in the end. Posting a script here. That didn't make you holy. You understand? That didn't make you holy. That have nothing to do with salvation. Posting a script here, right? And then the next post, right, is you naked. Right? Or as a man, you post a script and the next thing, you go with that man girl. You understand? That don't make you holy, that not going to save you. But the concept of salvation is what Christianity and display, or they can do anything and then ask for forgiveness and all the save. No, but they pay for the things they do. And only going and pay for the matter of fact. That's why the Lord said, revenge yourself. You understand? There's a reason why the Lord said, them that pay us shall see, He gonna make it clear for you when judgment taking place, all you know what it is happening. In that day, all you gonna know, hey, I should not really listen to these men. You know, I should not call them bums. You know, I should not call them bums. You know, that is not coming. This is how everything is a cycle with the Lord. How everything that's worked in conjunction with each other. And the scripture say, here a little, all add up to each other. When one thing takes place, another prophecy will happen with it, and another prophecy will happen with it. Now each have their time, but it's going on work to each other because when something happens to all them, well, they're going to call upon the Lord. The prophecy, the saints with the Lord say, oh, they'll call and laugh that happened. No, they're going to be looking for an answer, right? What going to happen now? That is when the farmer and the word coming. When the farmer and the word coming, when this land say going to be barren of faith. So when this going to happen to you, you're going to fall for anything He so bring. Or they have no belief, or they have no ground, or they have no foundation. So whatever it is He so bring, or they're going to hold. You know? Or they're going to accept. That is what going to make all they now coming to the prophecy of what? Them that take the mark, the Lord is going to what? With what?
So they shall be tormented in the presence of the holy angels.
Finish.
It says, but he that giveth his mind to the law of the Most High and is occupied in the meditation thereof will seek out the wisdom of all the ancients and be occupied in prophecies.
So seek out all the ancients and be occupied in prophecies. You have to be occupied. Give me Jeremiah. No, not Jeremiah. Joshua 1:8. Somebody will say.
This is the book of the law. Shall not this book of the law shall not depart out of thy mouth, but thou shalt meditate therein day and night.
So that's a sure important as well. We're supposed to be meditating day and night. It's a reason why, because why? You want to know what is going to happen. You seek answers. But you also want to seek your own salvation. The Lord said, and now coming to what I'm next saying. Work on your own salvation with what? Fear and trembling. Such an important thing. You see how all of it work together now? You see how we can take something from here, but then it add up to something here. And then this will add up to something here. All work together. Not like these Catholics and Christians who tell you, you're going on. Yeah, a proper father and away with. Hold on. No, that it don't work. It don't work for the Lord. You understand? The Lord see come in the volume and the book. You understand? The volume means the whole thing. If you see come in the volume and the book, it means the whole thing. A volume doesn't mean half. You understand?
It's a complete series.
A complete series. It's a reason when they go and buy, like, remember when you go and buy don't live in a library, right? You saw the encyclopedia, you say volume
1, volume 2,
volume 3,
because it's a complete series.
Complete now.
You can smoke up for you.
Why the guy remember?
That's what you want.
Remember that guy. Remember that going back to
Long time ago.
they go back a long time. They go back to libraries when libraries wasn't play and so
When you
forth.
have to go to the library, now you have to. Come with your fingertips.
Yeah, I know. You come with their fingertips. Yeah, they remember that. It's so easy for them to distract and contaminate you with that. Is that I watched yesterday I was watching something where school, right? Something for school. AI, somebody created an AI book where each question they correct they fail. No, that will make the children what? Illiterate. You understand? Now with that illiteracy, that will do what? That will make them fall for anything. They will believe anything.
They would know how to think.
No critical thinking and fall into what? The project what? What Rothschilds? Is Rothschilds or Rockefeller?
Yeah, it's Rothschild where you say, you know what a nation I take place. You are a nation I work on. That's why he invented education. However, even though they use it to the left, it's still about right good thing because why come to understand? You know, like when I was in high school, I was never good at maths. And my lecturers always used to say, you will use this every day in your life. What I didn't understand back then was that they wasn't saying you're going to use Pythagoras theorem or, you know, the circumference is pi r square or whatever, or anything like that. Yeah, you don't use that at all. What you were saying is ability to analyze a problem. They make problem solving. That is what you're going to use every day in your life. The ability to try and solve a problem. The ability to find X, not just in a math subject, but in everyday life. That is what they meant. Now, I'll just say, when you have a program, X minus Y equals R squared. You type that in, boom, your answer come up. What do you want to know? What you want to know?
No stimulation in the mind.
When you back out something, what you want to do?
No, Mark, something like what I remind you of. What a script that come to your mind. Lord, give you a particular scripture for that. Revelation 1. Say, blessed is he that read it. There's a reason why you read. As your brother says, stimulate your mind, but also keep being check. You wouldn't depend on nothing because your ex supposed to be who? The Lord. That is who is supposed to be dependent upon. That's why the Lord says, take no thought for people. That is why it's coming. You know? That's something.
John say, be it not the spirit, but try the spirit. You can't be in our mindset that try the spirit. If it is, let's take it every answer.
Yeah, I mentioned that something about a video of Brother when I was watching it, right? But he was touching up how people believe in this false prophet. And I was like, this shows that these people didn't even test the spirit, right? And that scripture comes to my mind is that the scripture says, test the spirit, right? You don't try the spirit. And they didn't even do that. They didn't even do that. You understand?
That's what I'm doing. Something like what we want to hear.
Yeah, so like we want to hear, so we can believe it. But that is so important. It is that it says, be in the scripture, be occupied, especially the time that we're in. No, that is the reason why. Because that is scripture says perilous times. It says perilous means imminent danger. So you're danger at every corner you look. No, danger doesn't literally mean something physical alone. It also means something mental or something spiritual as well, because each battle is something dangerous. There's a reason why the Lord says only one could go the other time, but on the left it's water, on the right it's fire. You understand? Battles at every outlook. It's however you need to do, and the most important thing you have to have the knowledge. So in this fight that we're in, especially the time that we're in, an earthquake can happen. It could destroy your house. Right? In that time, you know what will happen? He's so rolling. You're going on the royal border,
But you have to
but you
take
have to take this particular thing in. Right?
If you
What
don't
is
take
going
it,
to do?
we can't get you water, we can't get you food, we can't offer you
So what
shelter.
is it going to do? What is it going to do? That is where all those decisions come in, and that is the time that they in. Every single, you don't have a day that pass, right? You don't have a day that pass, and you hear, when you watch the news, it reminds you of a particular prophecy or prophecy happening. You understand? North Korea already sent warning to calling Japan, South Korea, and this next place, he calling them the Asian NATO. And he already said he would Russia. And whatever Russia will come in, he said he would them. He already sent his men to help Russia fight Ukraine. Russia don't need help because we know they're dominating, but it's a show power. See, the weak shall say the word, the strong. And that come back to plus before. Whereas America, the pride of America is diminishing, going power structure of that fallen act. I read something when Marine is here before I read something, right? This is how to show you that everybody, even the common man, see the fall of America, right?
Looking unto Jesus, the author of the finished of our faith. Hallelujah.
This is how
Hallelujah. Imagine the man is a ruler of the Jews.
right. This is how every American or everybody seeing that America is on the verge, our kingdom is on the verge of what? A collapse. Right? That when the debate was going on, one of the main tweets that was circulating, right? One of the main posts that was circulating was every American watching the debate and realizing that we really are a late stage empire. Now if you understand what we mean a late stage empire, meaning that they at the end. That empire is at the end. Right? There in Revelation 12 verse 12, it said the devil know they have but a short time. You understand? So they know they have but a short time. That kingdom is on the fall. You understand? The reason why now they want to cause wars, civil wars. You understand? Do certain things. The reason why they're opening the FEMA camps anymore, you can't talk about. There's a reason why they're the borders open and making everybody flood the borders. That nobody is going to do. You understand? That big boiling pot. That's what it is, that big boiling pot. You understand? Eventually that pot, when it's boiling, it is what? It's boil over. You know?
Hallelujah.
You finish it, yours?
But thou shalt meditate therein day and night, that thou mayest observe to do according to all that is written therein. For then thou shalt make thy way prosperous, and then thou shalt have good success.
That is what will make your way prosperous and have good success. That is the way of staying in the Lord's word. Staying focused, staying meditating in the Lord's prophecies. Being in that is what will make your way prosperous. But you can't expect any time that you're coming in too much stress and happen, you feel the Lord going to save you because and you was wicked. You reap what it is you sow. Whatever it is you do, you have judgment to receive. You know to what max. You understand? 2 plus 2 equals what? 4. They have no way 2 plus 2 could equals 10. It wouldn't make sense, and that is how it's going on. Someone want salvation to be like that. Or they want wickedness plus wickedness equals salvation. No. Wickedness plus wickedness equals death.
God.
You understand?
Jesus
One way going and wrong two.
all them sins.
We are trading at the second address?
Yeah.
14? Yeah, bring it. You have something here?
No.
The wages of sin is death.
Yeah, man, go straight to the point, straight to the point.
Read where it say, take this mortal thoughts from me.
Right.
Yeah.
That was, say, second Ezra 14 and verse 15. It say, and set aside the thoughts that are most heavy unto.
So set aside the thoughts that are most heavy unto thee. The time when we coming into.
And Jesus.
Verse 14, it said, let go from thee mortal thoughts, cast away the burdens of man, and now, he said, put off now the weak nature.
Right? So put off now the weak nature. The time when we coming into, that weak nature is not going to save you. In the time when we coming into your decisions to make, the child, the scriptures warn us about your own family going to become our enemies. You understand? Your mother, your father is who the scriptures literally say they will give you up. Anytime we coming into them mortal thoughts, and them thoughts are heavy on the day, you gotta put that aside. Because now it's not that you stand for the Lord, or you stand for this place. You know? You might make a decision to save your family, but in that day your family turn upon you, and that decision you make makes you turn against the Lord.
Well,
You
your wealth and your assets and all these different things.
Sean, talk about just earlier this week, I am talking about the universal income, the one thing income, how yeah,
So basic income.
yeah, talking about how it is in that day. The white man just gonna make all the fun to get that one particular income. Whatever it is he do, whatever it is he say, they have to fall to. You understand? Basically, the same we just say, he just said it in a different form. He not the truth, but he was just basically going around the same lines. But it's true. In that day, we're going to see how much money going to come back because they can't give up that money.
Because now remember, it will be running on social kind of tunnel. So obviously, you stand against what the elite say. Obviously, your income will be nothing this month.
When you talk about the image of the beast, the image of the beast is the system. You understand? The system that you have, right? You have to follow that system. And that system will include what? The man. Of course, the system will be there. You're not going to get away from it. But Lord, that I know people might ask, but then people ain't taking it to the level. You don't worry about that. The Lord says the servants will eat. You understand? You don't worry about that. Even if you look at Jeremiah, mention, even the healers will come and help us. You know? They'll come and help us. Some of them might not be even Israelites, they pass and they see and they'll think, we could, but they show that the thing.
What even Yahushua say? Yahushua say, man shall not eat my bread alone, but every day that we see from the outside of the sun. You know?
I mean, this probably spiritual powers here. Turn our rock into bread. And there is somebody saying there's what faith and so forth come in. The characteristics of a man being the Lord. The Lord literally gives the characteristics of how a man's supposed to be. He's supposed to be them. The patience, the faith, the belief, and so on. Yeah.
Read over.
You know, when I was whispering, I think just now, because I was picturing I'm going to be one way now. and I was like, and you was thinking I was signaling, and that was going through my head.
How much can we see coming up here for the past few weeks?
This is 2nd Ezra chapter 14 and verse 14. He said, let go from thee mortal thoughts, cast away the burdens of man, put off now the weak nature, and set aside the thoughts that are most heavy unto thee. Yeah, he said, 2nd Ezra 14 verse 14, he said, let go from thee mortal thoughts, cast away the burdens of man, put off the weak nature, and and set aside the thoughts that are most heavy unto thee.
And something about somebody said recently is that the men and them don't bitch me. They literally talk and they behave just like the mother. You understand? Things that you would expect a man not to say, you would expect a woman to say, men say no. You understand? I see a man make a statement today, right? And I was like, I swear if a woman say, it's such a bitch made statement for a man. You know? And the men come and the boss was telling me, yo, I told them I don't told us a woman was like, wait, you know? That's what bitch made men be because they're going to take up, and again, that is just what it's supposed to be. You understand? They don't tell me, that's why one of the main things they don't tell is that he say, show yourself as a man. Also the Proverbs, they tell you, the Lord call upon men. When you want to look up the characteristics of man, effeminate not there. You understand? Because they tell you, being effeminate, you will not enter the kingdom of heaven. So they can't be a man. Show yourself as what? A man. Now we know obviously certain things, but there's a fight. You know? So the things will you weak. And then over shine, and the hardest he actually come to pass. You know? But it is what it is. It's not to show himself as a man and stand for the Lord. No, one of the things about a man is that he will stand firm. Right? He will stand firm. But the way men they compromise themselves today in this modern time, they're not expecting them to stand firm.
And you will lose logic, he wouldn't think just based on his feelings.
Yeah, that's why the first line is supposed to cast away the mortal thoughts. That's not mortal means what? Flesh. That's not cast away. Make no provisions for your flesh. Understand? Do the right thing, basically, regardless.
That's basically it. But go ahead.
He said, verse 15, he said, and set aside the thoughts that are most heavy unto thee, and haste thee to flee from these times.
Go ahead.
He said, for yet greater evil than those which thou hast seen happen shall be done
So
thereafter.
he said greater evils than we have seen before. The things we have read about these things are going to happen now on the world. There was never a time in history where I said a new thing where thermonuclear. Where that was where that happened before. Now you had wars, right? But you never had this particular kind of war. You had diseases, but you never had these particular diseases. And Gary said so much more that evils increase. Evils every single day. This is what we need to realize is the reason why you see so much crime all over the world, things so bad, so forth, is because evil increase. It might stop people to say,
because in liberty above the love of many shall wax
that's
cold.
cool, right? That is one thing, and that's why I say darkness coming. Next one, I remember, I tell you one of Martin talking about the wax cold is one I was trying to remember. But go ahead.
If I can say also, not in evils too. Remember, you can have abominations that the prophets and them see in the past. There's nothing in comparison to the things that men do today.
Where before, prophets might have seen certain things like when it comes to gay people, they might have seen men wearing the makeup, wearing dresses. They might have been in that time, Greek Empire, the Roman Empire, they were known to do those kind of stuff. But the way it is today, it exceeds that. That's why I say, yeah, we are selling way beyond from the
No,
past.
you can't even tell when you're
Jerry, that's all. Man, bring a script here before the content.
Imagine you could be with a man for a month and not know that man. That's how bad it is.
When Ezra get a vision of the last days,
Praise God.
he rent the clothes and went down in action.
Why you always be? Why you have to say destruction to the boy?
I'm going to bring the script here. This is Jeremiah chapter 16, verse 12. It says, and ye have done worse than your fathers, for behold, you walk everyone after the imagination of his evil heart, that they may not hearken unto me. So you have done worse than your fathers. As the brother said, we've done worse. What we fathers do in comparison to what we do today?
If I had, I would say you have done worse than your fathers and walk after what the imagination of your own heart, which means your mind. Because when you watch, as I was, me and the brother I was talking the other day, is that I was watching a video, with a brother. He said that this generation, they have no message, they have nothing to give, they don't believe in the Lord, right? Long time. Your grandparents still used to carry the church and
some kind of spirituality there. There are no substances.
In this generation, they do have that. However, they feel what they feel to
how they feel like.
Gen Z, they want to work.
Yeah, they don't even want to work. They're robbing their grandparents, gunpoint.
Remember, not so long ago, you waiting for school to close, you are walking a little grocery thing, you can't wait for school to, you want to buy groceries now? Nah, I'm here buying no groceries, but you mad.
The concept of being good is gone. It's because everybody wants to be, as your brother mentioned before, vanity. You understand? Being vain. So you want to look cool. And with that kind of belief, you're going to be on the internet and so forth.
You're
going to be accepted. You will believe in every single wicked way.
To be trending.
Yeah.
It not only trending to want to be vain, but also want the vanity to come easy. You don't want to do nothing for it. Now women who famous, they just want to make a child for somebody and leech off of them. Men just want to rob somebody or do some kind of wickedness.
Glamorize, easy life is glamorized.
You see, but
hard work is not an honorable
skill. What's saying that? But to what end? There's a reason why Esau have them with it. Because they know that particular way have no continuation. It is with that. Because you look at Esau want order to work. Esau want order to do certain things. That is why, you know what? When he bring all this thing, when he bring that chip, but they have no excuse, but they have to do whatever it is. You understand? Or they're going to be tracked. Or they're going to be controlled. That's why when you look at the word Mark in the Revelation, you go back to the word charagma, right? But I always remember one of the words when you look at charagma, you go back to a word called servitude, which means to be a mark of servitude is
Servitude is slavery, yeah.
You understand? This is a slave.
Then we go back to a mark of servitude, a mark of slavery.
So that is what basically it is.
And that's what they're using it to do. Remember, their number one goal is what? Control. You understand? That's why they have the system set up the way they set up. You understand? Going back to what you're saying, when the evils come and the apparitions and whatnot, they decide that them go make them fail. Why you feel, as I was saying before, everything does work in tandem together. Why you feel the food so... Exactly. Why you feel it's so detrimental to your body? So that your heart wouldn't be strong enough to stand up when it's the subject. You might start a beat and then boom, it stops.
And even just to add, but you know when you so sure the movies like Godzilla and these things, to actually see, because they're not occupied in the scriptures and in prophecy, to actually see that these things come to life, it really happens now.
God.
To see as the scripture say, you know, a beast with sparks coming out the eyes and things.
God.
Them is things where you normally see in an anime or a movie or something. They wouldn't really expect for that to really come to life.
God, they would, exactly.
Like I seen for the past few, like 2 days, my page have been picking up like videos, the algorithm switch where it's going for the news, but the news that they're picking up now is people seeing strange sightings with chariots and so forth. Now they would call it UFOs. For the people that don't know, it's not UFOs, which means unidentified flying object. Matter of fact, the American government don't need to even call it UFOs no more because they come out to say they know what it is.
Yeah,
you know?
And they are real.
And they are real. So they are not unidentified anymore. You understand? They are identified. IFOs. But according to the scriptures, they are chariots of the Lord.
God.
But I've been seeing so much when people have been seeing so much of things. Right? Some other things, some other chariots, and they have been seeing strange sightings and so forth. Now you remember, Esau is a fortress of lies. You understand? The man, fortress, they are fortress of lies. You can look at Job.
Job 13 and 4. I will start from 3. Surely I would speak to the Almighty, and I desire to reason with power. But ye are the forgers of lies.
Yeah, what?
Ye are the forgers of lies.
Forgers of lies.
Ye are all physicians of no value.
They are physicians of no value. That is why even they're physicians of no value. You understand? Forgers of lies, and that is what they think. All the stuff that all they see. And remember, all they dealing with a man that he based everything upon a lie. Everything, the whole concept, his whole system, everything is a lie.
It's all a facade.
Yeah, it's all a facade.
Just like money is not money, the money not worth anything.
To them it's just the blood. You understand? To them it's not even the money now. You see what all that they bring, the man, the paper dollar, all these things. The Esau is a man of war. Feel. You understand? He's a great long time. These is men that to them that is joy. Love to see all that go to the extent for that paper dollar or they'll kill faith. That is what it's going for them. I was reading something about Benjamin Franklin, right? So they had a name already. Benjamin Franklin, which was our president.
He was one of the founding fathers.
Yeah, right?
So
information coming about him is that the house he used to live in England, right? When they went in, they found 15 bodies underneath it, right? 15 bodies. Little boys, I believe it was, that he killed. It's only to know that he was actually a cult member of the Hellfire Club or something along those lines he was of. Now, if you know the Hellfire Club, you'll see sometimes it is pop up on jerseys in certain Hollywood movies. It's literally a literal cult, our cult, right? And this is to show you how in America and the rest of the world, many people believe he was such a good person. You understand?
It was built on occultism.
It was built, and it was built upon what? Murder. You understand? They do the sacrifices. So to them, they are saying it's not even the money to them, it's all about seeing that bloodshed. They like that. That's what we so like. They like blood. You understand? They always say Ezekiel 35. Shed the blood of Israel, he said blood shall pursue thee. You understand? Because they love blood. Nothing else.
They're like evil on the whole.
Yeah, the evil on the whole.
Evil on the whole.
But the things they find joy in
Yeah.
is death. There's a reason why in Revelation when they mention
the
horse, right? When they mention the horse,
Yes,
you know,
okay.
talk about who you talking about? Them.
Yeah, but what they name mean?
Yeah.
So means what? Wasted away.
Yeah,
Wasted away is that. That is that.
When you look at the things that Esau is doing, if they don't create something that is harm you, they'll oppose that something to help you.
But
they're going to do you harm.
the harm outweigh the risk of the pros outweigh the cons. The cons
Yeah,
outweigh
man.
the pros. So okay.
And if it's not something to harm you, it's something to make you
Surah
compete.
14.
Like to make you riff against each other. Like if
5.
But
We'll go from the-
it's either,
we'll come back in a second.
death
Surah 14.
or separation. Like all of those cause. They don't cause unity, they don't promote nothing
Strength,
righteous.
yeah, okay.
You understand? It's either death or division.
Have a scripture for you, see.
It says Surah chapter 14 and verse 5. It says, he that is evil to himself,
And that is what it is. He evil to himself, to his own. Well,
whom will he be good?
so who he gonna be good with? Who he gonna be good with? Name somebody he's so good with. If they're evil to the self, because you see, obviously the prophet said pure, the scripture talk about a kingdom fight against kingdom, what shall it stand? They will fight against each other. You understand? Do these things, they will shed each other blood. 9/11.
If Satan stand
You
against
understand?
Satan.
9/11. Inside.
Okay.
They heard the self.
Even way
So
back
do
in
what?
back time of the Greeks.
Even back in the day,
The 4 generals
Gone.
fighting
Fight against each other
yeah,
after
true.
Alexander.
Yeah, Ptolemy on them.
Ptolemy, Seleucus and them, yeah.
yeah.
Then that wicked spawn come on from one of them, Antiochus come on from one of them. Who Antiochus come on from again? For Seleucus?
Seleucus, yeah.
Yeah.
He come
Well,
out to take over.
Yeah. From here, his part, yeah. No boy?
Finish it.
Yeah.
He said, he that is evil to himself, to whom will he be good? He shall not take pleasure in his goods. Verse
What?
6. Right? Yeah. He said, there is none worse than he that envieth himself.
And that'll show how wicked Esau is, because like they will see our next Edomite has something, and sometimes that and all is not enough.
Yeah.
You understand? They want that too. Because really and truly, they want the Edomite start spread across America. They want to not only take what Jacob, they want to take what them have to.
Yeah.
You understand?
The same thing what they do with Germany, the same thing what America, China do. Well, what China do with Russia. Infiltrate and take
Take
what they
over,
have.
yeah. But that's just like to show you how evil he is. Because he would send his own to fight wars. And when they come back missing a leg, a hand, whatever it is, there are no help,
Yeah,
no
they're on the
compensation.
streets.
They're on the streets, they're homeless, they go through something called post-traumatic stress or something like that.
Traumatized
Yeah?
veterans and
Traumatized, PTSD.
Yeah.
You
After they are defend your kingdom.
Yeah, defend your kingdom, fight faith, and the kind of wickedness they just do across there as well too.
Yeah.
You know, when they come back and play with the mind, you know, they play with the mind, they come back and all they even help them. So that's to show how evil he is, a wicked man.
Continue, right?
Yeah.
He said verse 8, Surah 14 and verse 8, he said the end. That's not,
If 80 reach or 6.
6. He said, there is none worse than he that envieth himself, and this is a recompense of his wickedness. And if he do it good, he doeth it unwillingly.
So that's just what the brother was saying before. If you do good, he does it unwillingly.
That is not what he
That
set out
was
to
the
do.
plan, he didn't set out to do that.
That is a side effect. That was definitely not in the blueprint.
You did not like how the law Esau is. There are some businesses where if it is that you get charity, you don't have to pay them what the tax is supposed to take.
Yeah,
so it's supposed to pay. So some of them just give charity so that
Just so they
increase the
avoid tax.
Not because the one the sincerity are giving charity,
Yeah,
it's to help
can't,
themselves.
yeah, that's true.
Or it might be to
Tax evasion.
To
Let's call it.
promote something
Yeah.
or something like that as well too.
or to promote
Yeah.
to promote the business.
Yeah.
And not for the sincerity actually.
As the brother said, like they giving charity and so forth, it's not really because they want to help. It's because they stick off tax of the money.
They are the own agenda.
Yeah, there's a reason why they just buy a big house. Like if you know, they don't really buy the house, they have it on lease because it's cut down the tax and so forth. It's all to benefit them. It's never to help. You understand? I say if you do good,
You don't
unwillingly is
You
like.
just doing it because.
the intention to be good.
Yeah, I was never any plan.
When you do fun and you do good, you're like, fuck.
Way boy.
That wasn't the agenda.
part of
I
the
remember I have a tablet, like a tablet some years ago, 4 to 5 years ago this could be. Right? It could be a little longer, I believe too, yes. Right? The tablet was so good, I remember Andy used to use it too. But the tablet was so good, it was actually healing the problem that it was supposed to think.
It wasn't.
And the man who made it, he was like, what? He realized that, what? It was, you know, the tablet was like $5 for one or 20 for one.
Yeah,
he raised it to 700 for one. It was so good. He ended up in court, there was a court case, and the tablet ended up coming out there and thinking that I don't even think he's getting tablet like on that basis, like so good anymore. But it's just to show you that when you do good, it's like, fuck, that wasn't the agenda.
And that is to show you that, okay, remember, Esau have the knowledge of all these different things. You know? They know what could heal you and what could just prolong you from that perspective. You understand? Even the health industry is a big business.
It's the biggest business, in matter of fact. One of the biggest business. Top 2 could be. You understand? That way they say anything they do, go into pharmaceutical stuff. That is say they are physicians of what? Of no value. You understand? That is why the Lord call them star days or so and so forth. That is what they're into. You know? But they use it to the what?
To the left.
All the Jews try to kill. Let's kill them destroy.
So I know scripture says, you saw the world, you accomplish not diligent. You know what to do, you know it.
Madly is look at what can help you, take away the effects and try to instead prolong but not heal. You know how much diligence it might take just to
find
do that?
That's to not fix the problem but make it look like it fixed.
To make you more or less pay to live.
That is what it does.
I must take time, I'm going to look up it's called 23 or something like that, or right, something along those lines. I would say, I believe. It's a scientist was basically doing an outlook of rat. He take rats, so like 33 rats or 20 something rats, right? This is how their agenda at that point in time was to control society.
Yeah, I know what you're talking about.
And do it that way. And his agenda was to do it. What they do was contaminate the water and play with it like how they would play with society to make that colony, the colony of rats, how they wanted it to be. So what it did was play with the water, make the female rats turn into male rats. The female rats now start to play the more dominant than male rats. And the male rats are feminine and so forth. Then they wanted the children of the rats to make them go against thing. And it's real scientific thing, right? To the fact where the scientists say like it was so terrifying, right? Because I think he was seeing and what he was doing, the test he was doing, only to know that after that is the basis of what society runs on today. That is the reason why water is being contaminated. It's a reason why. Or let's laugh at when, like I was seeing somebody laugh, like you're taking the water, all the bottled water is not pure. You understand? Or they believe that sprinkled water in that thing is pure. No. There's a reason why the elites drink particular water that costs like $hundreds of dollars per bottle. Because that is what
the blue water from the icebergs.
You know? But your waters are being contaminated. The things that they eat, the things that they watch, like the man was like, that's a good thing to do a video upon. You know, I always see it, and I never do a video upon it, but I should do a video upon it. How the scientists play with the rat.
They get the rat, the Tuskegee experiment.
Yeah.
But I even go back into the movie Clone and Tyrone.
Yeah, Clone and Tyrone is our next one too.
Interject certain
the food, meat, chicken. Alan feeling happy. You know, control the emotions. That is, again,
I know the project you're talking about, and they do too. They want the blue one where they give them everything they want.
Yeah, get everything they want. Yeah.
And that the result was an upstanding society now, but the colony was thriving.
There's make jokes about it in certain cartoons and movies, like the hormones that's playing certain meats. When people eat it, it's how them behaving differently and so forth.
I see. That is to show you how diligent is also so their matter.
Yeah.
You understand?
That's
why they do a perfect work. You understand? That's why
I read the scripture said more I do stuff.
Yeah. And that's why even Daniel said the wiser than the children alike. Daniel said that?
Yeah.
Children alike, and then also say the wiser than Daniel. You understand? This is people to deal with. You know? the reason why Esau just laugh and then when Jake comes because they know we don't need to fight all them physically. We fight all them biologically, mentally. You know, we have all that trap.
You don't know head.
It's like remember Yu-Gi-Oh! When they go to fight Pegasus, but Pegasus he artifact was the eye. So you can see what in your hand. That is like Esau. And he was a Edomite. Pegasus was a hardcore Edomite. You understand? He watching a car and he just laughing at you because I make a move.
You know exactly where it is going.
You know, moves ahead of your
make a move, I don't know what it is going to do. Oh, you guys are beat him, you guys are keep on changing from between here and the thing just beat him until he knock out and then thing take over and he hope it was a thing, but I going to think that, but that's to show he cannot trick you with Esau. You understand? They already know what it is they set out fair. You literally playing out how they wanted to play out. You understand? Jake just be like, you know, think, my man is no, all they literally in the trap that Esau set for them. So these people these people say they think about wake up on the beds.
I'll piece up.
Bring it.
Let's say the Proverbs 4 start from verse 14. It say enter not into the path of the wicked. It say and go not in the way of evil men. It say avoid it, pass not by it, turn from it, and pass away. For they sleep not except they have done mischief.
See, they don't even sleep until they do mischief. That's the people who dealing with. You understand? That's the people who dealing with. They don't even want rest. That is why they see they're always up, they're always plotting, they're always planning. That is the reason why 2 o'clock in our time, 2 o'clock, 3 o'clock in our time, you see the pass law, boom. You understand? They're not even sleeping until they do something that
satisfy them.
You know, to satisfy them. The thirst for blood, the thirst for wickedness. You know? That's what we dealing with.
And that's why you know the White House and them they can't sleep now, but they're always busy because the plans that they set out is not being accomplished. They're not getting to flourish.
As the brother said, they have a short time. What it is they want to do, they don't have a limited time to do it, and it ain't reached its pinnacle yet.
Yeah, and that's the thing. Now, when they know it, when they force something into a corner, right? The next reaction is to do what?
Fight
it's a fight out. They know they've seen the kingdom crumbling. They go and fight out. It's time to fuck shit up. It's a reason why they sent Biden out, because Biden, in days before he had the conversation, they already said that he was not going to do the debate. But all of a sudden, he teamed for him all day. Why? That is the thing. Jake sit on home watching the debate and laughing. I can't believe this will be president, and I can't believe. No, the question is supposed to be, why the paying them knowing he's not capable of having it coming? What they're doing is setting things in order. You understand? They're setting things in order. They're making, they're showing all the way to them. They can't do nothing to it. Or they can't even stop it. Because they want all the cause civil war. You feel like they want civil war?
Yeah, oh, that's true.
You understand? It's a reason why Obama and them poured that movie. What's the movie like?
Did he will be hanged? Did he will be hanged?
Did he will be hanged?
Every time when you refer to it like that, the first thing that's come to my head is Get Out. The movies the Obamas make, I don't know why, but the first movie that comes to my head is Get Out, but it's not that.
Like somebody was saying today, Obama was a wicked man.
Yeah.
Very wicked man.
Just a dark skin
I believe out of all the presidents, he's the one that caused most bloodshed. In the present thing, he was actually more bloodthirsty than Bush.
I know, once it wasn't Bush.
He had more deaths. No, he had more deaths than Bush. He was literally blowing up schools and thing with when this thing was not introduced.
When it was when you were in wartime.
Yeah.
Over in Iraq
when this thing now with the juice, drones. He was using it to blow places. His skill come high.
Okay.
You understand?
Well, I mean, they're serving on that so long enough, you know?
Sometimes somebody call them a chocolate colored white man.
As I say, most of the presidents was related, so
1%. All of them have a 1% bloodline.
Yeah, so who knows?
Every single thing. The further they get into the truth, they get to understand that what's going on with these guys on them coming up soon.
What's she stopping them for? He's not police.
And he going now.
No, he following him.
Wow. There's like eternity.
Nobody has to finish up precept?
Yeah, see,
no, that's the same. Go ahead.
They say for they sleep not except they have done mischief, and their sleep is taken away unless they cause some to fall.
Yeah, you understand? They can't relax. They will never be at ease unless they bring down somebody or something to maintain that dominance. You know?
Like I said, there's not builders, there's destroyers.
Yeah. And that is the main thing with them. You understand? These people is all about destroying. The only thing they want to build is their kingdom.
God.
Yes, sir. You know?
My precept fair.
But
They might have 2 and 1 and say, woe to them that devise iniquity and work evil upon their beds. When the morning is light, they practice it because it is in the power of their hands.
so that is where it is. When you're sleeping or when Jake partying, you understand?
Yeah, why you studying boat ride?
Why you studying boat ride?
Christmas, all these holidays.
Yeah.
Them give a finger in the middle, no? Them glad, all you relaxing, all you not aware, all you not alert.
They give you all those
Yeah.
days.
They say they work evil upon the bed. So that's to show you the kind of wickedness that they just be doing on a daily basis. You understand?
Yeah, they give you all those instructions and so forth. So while it is that they devise what they devise, and you caught up in some foolishness,
Yeah, you got up
some
in
kind of idol worship.
Some form of doing something
Some form of sin.
unlawful.
Yeah,
That's
some
what I
form
was
of
trying
sin.
to say.
That is what Jake
That
is
is what I was
saying. Because no matter where it is, or they will always find a way.
To
Jake
do
will always find
wickedness.
a way to do some sort of wickedness.
Can't.
You remember the movie Purge?
Yeah.
The last Purge?
Nah,
when
I
they
don't
shut
watch the last
down the beginning of the Purge. The last, not, I got a new one coming out, right? Talk about that one. That one where they literally show you the beginning of the Purge, how it started. And when it started,
but I
what
watch
Jake
it
was
all.
doing? Jake in a house.
House party.
Party. Purge started in them in a house. That's
Amen.
the thing. It's the same thing. It's the same thing. I watch a video today, a hurricane coming. They show you the different countries preparing, but Trinidad, party.
Amen.
You know?
And the scripture says, as in the days, not eating, drinking,
Giving unto
marrying,
marriage.
be given unto marriage.
But they say, you know what go with
Until
them?
what happened? Until
they
the
see
rain
the next
came.
You understand?
Until the rain started falling,
Like-
started rain
Like what
missiles.
is man going, mate?
You understand?
You understand? You are there, just sit down, house split open, and you know what take place.
But you see a wall say, just so you say now and you watching water dropping from the inside. How come my wall sweating? And you see that bright light coming towards it. Yeah. You understand?
Come on,
I'll pick something earlier. After
I haven't finished this, right?
finish it.
Yeah. Verse 7, he said, and if he do it good, he do it unwillingly, and at the last he will declare his wickedness.
Yeah, so in the end, my body precept say what? It say it would be like a man beholding himself in a glass.
God.
Yes. In the end, it would show what it is he really about. You understand? You can't hide it. In the end, it would show what his real intentions are.
Well,
Go ahead, precept. It's in 1 Thessalonians 5, I'll start from 1. It says, but at the times and the seasons, brethren, ye have no need that I write unto you. For yourselves know perfectly that the day of the Lord so cometh as a thief in the night.
and the scripture come up again. You know, the scripture come up again because this was something when the earthquake take place, all of a sudden people started call upon the Lord. They ain't know the law before, right? They ain't know the law before. All the posts, all the things they're supposed to know is adultery. Party, this, as you look up all of a sudden, you see people put up a hand praying so. A rosary, a scripture. You know, and that is the mindset of the being. Only when pain and affliction come into there, that is when all they want to know upon the Lord.
Only when the calamity is
You
here.
understand?
I Jake specialty.
But the Lord telling you one time, I come like a thief in the night.
God.
Because he know why. If you give all that time, all they go on, all they will do wickedness. But coming close to the time,
Or you feel like you pick up
feel
on.
everything, you know?
Try to clean the house right before my marriage room.
A
God.
perfect example of that was when Jake leave Egypt. When Pharaoh was pursuing them, you know, they were running out.
Yeah.
Lord, thing.
As the
And
crows
the
they
fact-
see,
yeah.
you should have stayed in Egypt or you
You
bring me
should
out here
have.
today. Yeah, God, no, you're right, God.
That Jake's, yeah.
God.
Say
Go ahead. Read over.
verse 2, right? It's 1 Thessalonians 5 verse 2, it says, for yourselves know perfectly that the day of the Lord so cometh as a thief in the night.
You wouldn't know. Yes, you know, people just prepare for a thief, but it doesn't know the day you come. You can set up cameras, you could do all things. You don't know when a thief will come. Same with the Lord telling you, you don't know when I come in. That is why we're supposed to do what? Get ourselves right. So when he do come, we're good. You understand? You're good. But the Lord telling you, I come like a thief in the night.
Come.
Motherfuckers. Man.
You see, verse 3
Jake
is
really
say,
had to be fucking, Jake really had to die by, see, social, they don't know by death, by what, by pain, by,
You know it after that by
these wicked
pain.
motherfuckers on a daily basis, right?
Wait till they say let his blood be upon us and upon our children.
Yeah, that was certain part of that. Pilot say, by this man don't do all of nothing, Now, by we talking about you doing nothing, by
you want to hear that? We were blood.
yeah, that, you weren't dead. Pilot had to wash you on hand, he was like, these people are wicked, right?
Because back then, if you even didn't give me, they were going to riot and cause problems, so you gotta get them out of work.
Yeah, you also feel the thing. Same way with like company car was saying about John, right? When you was showing to meet John, when he was locked up,
Come.
I think he was trying to ask someone I could get go. In the judgment take place. And why it was because of what? Because of a wicked woman. She wanted the head of
John the
John
Baptist,
the
yeah.
Baptist.
and the king, he didn't want to do it. But just
But
because
why?
the brother say he had us to do it at that time, he make a
Make a oath.
he make a oath.
Come.
You understand?
Yeah, in the kingdom, sugar have a field day.
Huh?
In the kingdom, sugar have a field day.
Man, she must come back and get so much of judgment.
And still, it might be ain't done.
Now it ain't done yet. She still have the face.
Yeah, on the next
Yeah, but don't
side.
tell the kingdom
Yeah.
coming.
Yeah, on the next side, she still had a field day.
Remember your judgment going to be set. In that day, all the things that they do coming in the
That day is like the grand
yeah,
finale.
grand finale.
Everything. She's just serving a sentence right now, no? Just like you. Serving a
All the
sentence.
judgment and pastures is like a practice.
Come.
Even in the captivity.
Yeah.
And the next thing by itself.
It's like a practice. So
Yeah,
when
so-
the real judgment comes,
I
like,
remember
wait,
that the day of the Lord. It's like the grand,
John go on like
the climax of
John
everything
go
now.
on like himself when you see she in the kingdom.
You understand? That is what they come like. You know. Everything until then is just the heralding of it, or the moments leading up to the, you know?
To the big day.
Yeah.
catastrophic
Yeah.
events.
Come
See,
on.
verse 3 is say, for when they shall say peace and safety, then sudden destruction cometh upon them.
So when they say peace and safety, that is when sudden destruction comes to them. Because why? They'll be like, you know, that's what is going on with Jake. They believe everything gonna be good. You understand? That's the dream. You supposed to tell them, come on the TV and go, don't worry.
You
We
have
good.
a solution thing.
Yeah,
Take this
so,
and everything
you know,
will be
We have
good.
X amount of this restaurant, we have warehouses of this, and you'll be rolling out meals and waters on the streets and things, but doing sure you have your RFID. to
All this
scan.
can be yours.
All this can be yours. You know? Yeah, they go sweeten the deal. They will sweeten the deal. And the thing about Jakes as well, they don't like nothing better than freeness. For nothing. For real, it's free.
Well, and-
No, wait, there's more.
Yeah.
Jake like,
Yeah, but they
they
wouldn't
like
do that
nothing
until
better.
after.
Come on. They like
You
nothing
understand?
At the
better.
end of the day, anything to make Jake feel comfortable. Once Jake at ease,
Wine
yeah,
woman
then
and
like
song,
that,
you
yeah.
good.
Wine woman and somewhere.
Once you have wine woman and
You
song,
know,
yeah, Jake.
during the
Pandemic.
yeah, you know, all Jake wanted to
What's the party?
yeah, they
What's the
worry
party?
shakes and lift. They can't
Until
do
they
this,
make
can't
virtual
do that.
party, imagine a DJ in the next side of the country and he watching you on a camera and playing music and you dancing. That used to tell you how bad Jakes wanted to party.
And then after,
But you could not play music on the radio and dancing. You just wanted to see people see you dancing.
He's spirit of the rebel.
and after the shakes and lift, it's killing spree, parties,
As they say, back to normal.
back to normal.
It wasn't on, you know,
Yeah.
business as usual.
He said, then sudden destruction cometh upon them, as travaileth upon a woman with child, and they shall not escape.
Yeah, the same way a woman who is pregnant, she have to come to labor or come to term, as they say, right? The same way the destruction will come,
And
you
you
will
have to go
not
through the
escape.
same way, can't you?
Exactly, you have to go through it. With that scripture, where it say, as if they're running from the face of a lion and they run into a house and they prepare on the wall.
Amos.
You understand? That is what it is.
You get the Lord.
Yeah, you will not be able to escape it. It have no way. It have no escape in it. How? After you get all this time, because the scripture says, well, yet when they had liberty, they loaded the law, you know. Yet when you had the option, well, they loaded the law. You understand?
It escape destruction, it escape the Lord. And
Come on.
they say what? They say no man can deliver you out of my hands.
So,
You understand? It's impossible.
you understand? So the more that they rebel, the more that they revolt, the more that they rebel.
It's
You
more that
understand?
that coals upon their own head.
Can. That is one.
Alright, we go.
As I say just now, let it fall on the man in church. You know? God.
Say verse 4, it says, but ye brethren are not in darkness,
Yeah, man, yeah.
that day should overtake you as a thief.
Right, because why? The scripture says, watch and pray. Be sober and watch. Watch and be sober. And that sober don't really literally mean to actually not drink, because you know that some of them just want to take everything literal. That sober means what? Be diligent, be alert.
Be clear-minded.
Don't take everything as it is. Always have an agenda. That's what I'm saying.
To be aware more.
Exactly.
Remember when a man drunk,
Watch
he
and
now
be
where
sober.
he surrounded.
Exactly. That is what that sober goes into. So now it's a watch and pray, watch and be sober. That is the whole concept of the watchman. Go ahead.
It says verse 5, it says, ye are the children of light
Mm-hmm.
and the children of the day.
So let us.
It says, we are not of the night, nor of darkness. It said, therefore, let us not sleep as do others,
God.
but let us watch and be sober.
You see, watch and be sober, watch and be alert. Don't sleep. If you're sleeping, like I say, but I love to reference now the earthquake. A lot of people were sleeping. You understand?
If it was serious, they get caught with the pants down.
That is it. They get caught in this immediately.
Like the Lord, like literally, the Lord has sent you. So, no people just have for signs that, like, I need to change my life, or I need to do this, or I go back to the Lord. And the Lord has given you like little things. You know?
Come on.
This is the time. This is when you should think.
I just say that, remember the guy from last week?
Last week, yeah.
And he was saying the same thing, he know he backslided.
Yeah.
But still he does now. Jake does know. But why? But what they're doing, too nice.
Why no man answer?
Why no man?
That's not before you continue.
Yeah.
Okay, you don't bring a scripture. Let's go back to this thing. I was bring it up before, but I forgot.
Hey, my boy, someone done early, boy.
Yeah.
Why did you take about 20 minutes?
Nah, usually you just leave before 5. You might go into 5. This is Jeremiah 16 verse 10. And say, and it shall come to pass when thou shalt show these people all these words, and they shall say unto thee, wherefore hath the Lord pronounced all this great evil against us? Or what is our iniquity? Or what is our sin that we have committed against the Lord our God?
You know, like I say, why me, boy? Why me? Why do? Me I kill no priest.
Give them a shot again.
I say we have been trying out to go. We're like, I kill priest, sir. No, it's not that.
I go back to the Lord.
They didn't listen.
I go back to what the brother bring on the Psalm 59. When it happened, when the Lord come and these things that happen, well, they go be like, Lord, where you pronounce this? How?
Yeah.
Where this was?
Why do for the stuff
You know,
to me?
Technically, the Jerusalem that slayed the prophets. Technically, they
Fair
did
enough.
kill priests.
Fair enough.
Technically, they did kill priests.
Fair enough.
But they have done worse.
God, they excel. They
They
excel.
excel up beyond that.
100-fold.
You know? So they will be like, as the scripture said, he said, when thou shalt show these people all these words, and they shall say unto thee, wherefore hath the Lord pronounced all this great evil against us? When the Lord pronounces, when the Lord say this evil will come upon us, what we do? You know? Where? And
Pestilence that has never been since the
and
beginning.
that's to show you how wicked it is. When they do get the answer, they deny it.
Gone.
I go back to now to what? The Proverbs. Say the Lord stretch your hand.
And they deny
They
it. Refuse all the counsel.
Refuse the reproof.
Gone.
You understand?
Yeah, you
All
can't
right.
judge me.
Yeah, you
Alright.
turn, no, I would say, you turn at all my counsel, you
Yeah.
take the word.
Alright, so that is what you want to do? That is the mindset?
No problem.
Okay, no problem.
There's no when that calamity come. One go laugh and the rest go cry.
And I go back to what the brother said, if you are on that, you know, it's only in time and trouble
Gone.
that they just want to know the Lord.
And the scriptures say that in many different places. That in Jeremiah where it say, for they turn their backs unto me, but not their faces. In the time of the calamity, they shall arise and say, save us.
Save us, God.
Like the spirit Jake was always in. Always want to wait until last minute to do something.
Even at the last minute, and as soon as this, at the slightest inconvenience or the slightest sign of hardship, now only what the Lord. You understand?
But it's the fastest to do wickedness.
God. That's why the scriptures say in a time of in abundance. I think I would try any place. It's basically when things easy, remember the Lord. You understand? Remember
Ecclesiastes, I remember in the youth when you need videos come out.
I know we're talking about in the abundance, you didn't seek the Lord.
Can.
I know we're talking about.
It was easy, you had wine, woman and song. You didn't want to hear the Lord. Yeah. As the supply get cut, what have I done?
Sing
Where
Psalms.
has thou written this unto us?
Sing Psalms one time.
You understand? All of a sudden you know about Psalm 23 now. You know? Ludicrous, right? And when the eyes up?
Yeah. Which were you had? You finished yours?
Yeah.
You finished yours, right?
Yeah.
Nah.
Go
ahead.
Isaiah 31 and verse 3. Now the Egyptians are men and not power, and their horses flesh and not spirit. When Yahweh shall stretch out his hand, both he that helpeth shall fall, and he that is holpen shall fall down, and they shall fail together.
So having a piece of for the show, they were talking about the help what they were to Egypt for.
God.
And I'm not talking about literal Egypt. You understand? I'm not talking about literal Egypt. I'm coming from an example. Are they going for Egypt for help? So what they do? That decision they make it against the Lord.
God.
You understand?
And as the scripture just say, or those that holpen together with them, or those that, as the Lord say, only pick their side, and they receive their judgment as well. You understand? Revelation 20.
I'll go back in the second as well, son.
14.
You didn't finish. You got the 14 last first, and then you go back in the second as well, man. Well, let me bring a piece of on. I'm looking for a piece of your argument, son.
We're not going to bring one. Right? It says Isaiah 47 verse 1. It says, come down and sit in the dust, O virgin daughter of Babylon. It says, sit on the ground. It said, there is no throne. There is no throne.
Yeah. Continue.
It say, O daughter of the Chaldeans, for thou shalt no more be called tender and delicate. It say, thou shalt no more be called tender and delicate.
They ain't gonna be called like that no more. What scripture is that? Isaiah?
Yeah, 47.
47. I showed you the fall of Babylon. You understand? What it going to be. Now what you might be like this is once a great kingdom, eh? What you want to become?
Is this the man?
This year.
Is this the man that did shake the earth and cause kingdoms to tremble? Yeah. All your pride going to come to naught. You know? The leader of all your so-called great kingdom defecating on himself in public too.
Move across, sir. Move across, sir.
No.
Yeah?
Alright.
Go on.
It say, take the milestone and grind meal.
It was still the same.
No, but you further away, right under the mic.
Where you wanna go?
But you found the pawn shop.
Yeah?
Alright, it should be a little watch. As we move it, stop, you see?
That means it went and thing it.
I wonder if them trigger it off in the first place.
Could be.
Never know, you know.
Yeah, that's somebody moving.
Never know if
That's what we
Satan.
done here already, so you know.
Yeah, it don't matter.
Um,
They say they prosecuted in one city. Ah, yeah, it say verse 2, it say take the millstone, it say and grind meal, uncover the locks, make bare the leg, uncover the thigh, pass over the rivers. It said thy nakedness shall be uncovered, yea, thy shame shall be seen. I will take vengeance, I will not meet thee as a man. You understand? Now he's not coming back, he's not coming back in earthly flesh where he could do bodily harm to him as before. He's coming back in an angelic, powerful form. And that form is like a what? It's supposed to be a conquering lion. You see what they say, his garment shall be dipped in what? In blood. Tread the wine press, can. I feel them might be having a meeting upstairs and I'll be more better in them.
yeah, because as soon as I get set off, so
I
from
feel
the other side.
having a meeting and be better in them. Be presence probably better in them.
Could be. I wouldn't doubt it. Anyway, but by that.
They say as for our Redeemer, Yahweh is his name. It say the Holy One of Israel. It says, sit thou silent and get thee into darkness, O daughter of the Chaldeans, for thou shalt no more be called the Lady of Kingdoms. You understand? Because she going and get dethroned. They say she talk about the whore that ride is called a Calvis. She going and get dethroned. She going and get kicked off them 7 heads.
That power gone. You understand? She just going to become like a nothing then. You know?
They say verse 6, it say I was wroth with my people. They say I have polluted mine inheritance and given them into thine hand. Thou didst show them no mercy. They say upon the ancients has thou very heavily laid thy yoke. And that is show you how unmerciful Esau was and still is. Even if, like we read earlier, except they say when they do it unwillingly, even when it look like they're being merciful, it's some agenda they're trying to fulfill to make themselves look good, or something around that nature. But not for the sincerity of actually wanting to become better. Can. So you don't see how their mindset is. Their mindset is not a mindset of actually wanting to be good. It's to look good while doing bad. You understand? They want to look better while doing worse. Are you ready how it is?
Now when I get on that old saying, we say that the devil greatest trick is to make people feel like they don't exist now. So he constantly putting forth things that, in a good way. This will help all you, elevate when it's really diminished.
They say even Satan show himself as what an angel of light.
See, again, as we say many times, deception is one of Esau's greatest key. Deception is such a good thing. It makes yourself as a reason why they. You don't understand how Esau play with every single angle of the world and how people think. They set up their let me bring this in. Right? This one right here. They say Johann Friedrich Blumenbach, right? Which was a German physician, right? A German physician, psychologist, and anthropologist. He's considered anthropologist. They say he is considered to be a main founder of zoology, right, and anthropology. They say a comparative scientific disciplines. He has been called the founder of racial classifications. So he was the man that separated white and black. He bringing this stuff to show you how white is superior. And that's that's show how to play with, play with every different angle from all these things, right? Like to make people think that, you know what? To make people think that being of a darker complexion, you're low. Being of a lighter complexion, you're here. They just show you, the why I bring that forward is to show you how Esau play with every single aspect of deception and key. That why when Jake born and thing and they want to bleach and they want to do these things. Esau fuck it all in mind.
Division, yeah. Everything is about division.
But
it just to show how deceptive they are and how controlling they are. And make all the things like that. How the woman straightening the hair, bleaching the skin. You understand?
Destroy it. That's why you go down and flat and let them killing it.
Killing the roots in the hair.
Nah, this too hard to go. I can't take over my hair right
And then the woman just make an excuse to come and say, well, you know, we had a woman who had straight hair, we know. It's our Jake that has straight hair. We're not talking about that. We're talking about all of them destroyed. Or they get to look like a person.
You're talking about the guilty.
Yeah.
Right?
Yeah,
Guilty.
we're not talking about them. Yeah, we know that Jake that is born
But soft, yeah, until whatever. Yeah, but the ones who guilty know they're guilty.
Period. We know.
I like saying, if that Jake says born light skin, so why can't bleach? You know, like they don't really retire.
They're looking for justification.
You understand? But that's where we get with Jake. Our excuse for every wicked deed. You understand? And that excuse will obviously come to not soon. You understand? Who are next speaker?
I don't know, man, but you say you had one.
Oh, if you want to go, go.
Alright, you see verse 8, right?
Yeah.
You say, therefore, hear now this. You say, thou that art given to pleasures, that dwellest carelessly, and say it in thine heart, I am, and none else beside me. You say, I shall not sit as a widow, neither shall I know the loss of children. You understand? And that is their mindset. That people say what they say, the inward thoughts is that their houses shall continue forever.
Yeah,
in their mind, they will always be.
They always think every war they go and fight, they will come back victorious.
They will always have the upper hand, so to speak. Anyway, the answer, the last laugh is not for them. It prophesied that way.
The last fall is for them.
God.
You understand? That is what for them, the last fall.
You say, verse 9, you say, but these
Because let me be real. Let me be honest. This kingdom that ruling here today, you really feel in their mindset they want to see any other kingdom rule? Man, if they had to end the world, they will end it.
Yeah, that'll kill everybody. Like and it's Predator this thing, so? When Predator lose the war, you blow up everything.
Once you know you can't win?
Yeah, blow up everything. Right, I really so. It's either I win or nobody win.
That's how the mentality set up to the
children. Say, but these two things shall come to thee in a moment, in one day. You say the loss of children and widowhood. You say they shall come upon thee in their perfection. You say for the multitude of thy sorceries and for the great abundance of thine enchantments. You say, for thou hast trusted in thy wickedness. Thou hast said, none seeth me. You say, thy wisdom and thy knowledge, it hath perverted thee. And thou hast said in thine heart, I am, and none else beside me. And that is our spirit right now. Nobody had nobody greater than us. Yeah, and we could do anything.
He's a nation of pride.
A nation hour?
A nation of pride.
Nation hour?
Pride.
That is one of the main motto.
That is the main motto right now. That's the latest slogan they come up with. First it was what? Land of the free, home of the brave. Now it's a nation of pride. The latest one.
What was it? I come like what you suggest now. That was running through my mind. I was watching the debate. This is the leaders of the free world.
Yeah. These are the so-called free world.
But the pride,
that's what it's called. That was
it's called itself. Yeah.
Leaders of the free world. But how is the world free?
Yeah. But the pride so high. You understand? There's a pride from a far. And these are going to fall soon. You understand? That nation of pride. You know, the two can mix. You can't say it's a nation of God and then say it's a nation of pride. You understand?
Come. In Revelation 14 and verse 8. And there followed another angel saying, Babylon is fallen, that great city, because she made all nations drink of the wine of the wrath of her fornication. And the third angel followed them, saying with a loud voice, if any man worship the beast and his image, or receive his mark in his forehead or in his right hand, the same shall drink of the wine of wrath of power.
That one say right hand or just hand? I think 14 is the one
So
that say hand.
yeah, this one is just hand. So okay.
And that goes to show that it doesn't matter where you take it. But you understand the significance of taking something in your right hand or in your head. Right hand is usually
You're dominant hand.
the
That's what
dominant
it
hand,
means.
but also it also means that when something mentioned on the right, it means that they showing all loyalty to that particular thing. You understand?
When saluting, yes.
Salute with your right hand.
Yeah, you understand? You understand the significance of this. Come with that. It doesn't matter where you put the chip in.
Yeah. Any hand
It
is
doesn't matter
still,
hand,
still
part of
going
your body,
down.
it's going down.
Go on.
You
When you're
understand?
big toe, it's still going
But
down.
the significance of the right hand and the head. Head
So
is
show
usually
your
controls
allegiance.
your allegiance, you understand?
Yeah, now the right hand is about
Usually when you put a mark on your head, right, it usually means you belong to who?
Yeah, it shows
you belong
your ownership.
To, it shows ownership, you know?
You understand? It
Yeah.
says,
You know,
verse-
like there are some camps that say, so what if we take it in we left hand? I remember years ago somebody did do a video on that, people were saying, well, if you're not in your right and your left, that means you're free.
yeah, that's why a lot hard to come and say, if you put it in your butt cheek, you still have to sit down and scan. That's all it means. You have to sit down in front of the scanner. You understand? That's all you fucking do. Somebody they go try to
Just looking for shortcuts.
to me, that is mockery. They're trying to make mockery of the
It
doctrine.
is mockery.
You understand?
It's
It's
because
not
they know,
shortcut.
you see the thing about it is
Because
that
they know they're wrong.
They know they're wrong.
Yeah.
They know that this is the microchip, but remember, they sell out, they take the bag, them can't promote that.
Not only that, for those who will be fearful, they will look for a loophole.
Can you feel them wrong? Then when I come out and admit to the congregation, we was wrong. How? And they pledge allegiance to the pride. You understand? Passover, I know, but you coming in on our big house like, who you is? Who you is? If the second most powerful being humble himself to make himself lesser than an angel, who is you
Yeah, I was like,
to come in on a horse?
You know, the
He
prophecy of
come in on a
Yahushua-
donkey.
He come in a donkey. The prophecy
He
of
come in
Yahushua
on
is
a
he come in
horse?
a donkey.
What?
John
that's
coming,
brave.
John coming out, eating locust.
Them fellas
Yeah,
brave,
sir.
and these is
riding.
remarkable men. These is men of great renown.
Yeah.
Who you is? Nobody here know about you, but you do nothing for the nation.
These is men who riding in on horse and they were the upper room.
Upper
sweets.
most rooms, by
Sweets.
in the feast and them, yeah.
After that, they were the Moses seat.
Yeah,
Yeah,
son.
son.
And don't know the law. You Moses sit no, but I know the law.
Let me see upholders of the law. Believing in the law. Something I was watching recently, even like it had one of the men from Sakari. They themselves went off with some of the things they was breaking up. Talking about which one? No, it was not Sakari. The one of Sakari is my item. Sorry, the one I'm mentioning here now is IYC. We talk about the whole world go and get done away with. Where? What script here?
They gone blow?
Yeah.
What is it?
Oh, didn't see that?
Nah,
Man said
it probably in my notifications.
the man said the whole world go and get done.
Biru? Destroy our wills?
Like I'm open eye my line and they come to destroy our world.
So they don't understand. They don't even understand what the scriptures say. And like the apostle say, where is the scripture to prove where it is in else?
Scripture said it was abideth forever.
Forever. Forever.
Where the kingdom going then? Where the kingdom
If
going?
there's two things you could say that abided is the world
And
the
the
world.
world.
Yeah.
You understand? Where the kingdom going? If the world would be no more, where the kingdom going? You gonna start over
But
from the
who will
beginning
go
of
and rule?
creation then?
Who will go and rule?
No, well, creation
Oh,
will start
no.
over.
At the end of the day, if you understand something, that kind of fulfills their doctrine. Isn't it? Because they believe that after 1,000 years, Esau come back and rule.
Well,
So that kind of, fulfilling their
that is a
doctrine.
stumbling block for me. I don't understand that.
Man, that isn't even a stumbling block.
That's a stumbling block for me. If that is what they're teaching, that's
Like
I
They say
stumble.
men,
Like
they
plates.
say what? They say men wax worse and worse. Every time they come out with something,
I can't grasp that concept. You know,
it's making less and less sense.
Man, it's like,
it's how this brother who's do videos by from Mississippi, by there, from Mississippi.
Yeah, from Mississippi,
But
yeah.
he's always say, if you could receive it, I can't receive that one.
Yeah.
That doctrine,
I know you talk about the
yeah.
that with the glasses right here.
I can't receive that. I can't
I
receive
remember
that.
his name, but let's day before watching video with him.
Yeah, that's what he said. If you could receive it, I can't receive that
Yeah,
one.
I
He
can't
said,
receive that one.
I can't receive that.
Nah, what do you mean? What do you mean he's talking about the rule?
So he threw it. He ruled all this time. Right? 10 years of rulership. he still want to have the upper hand long in the day? How, boy? How? Who going to rule your house, right? How? The man say he coming back and he not coming to meet you as a man. How you want to rule something that is not even a human being? How that possible?
Matter of fact, yo, should I go take revenge on?
Can't.
Yes, yeah, you see, but that is just to show that they themselves even understand prophecy. Because you remember, majority of prophecies, majority thing written, the book written for who? For Israel.
God.
Prophecy is written to happen, right? But the prophecy is written to happen on a particular land,
He made the world
right?
for this.
Right? But the prophecy is written to take part in a particular land. 2/3 is going to be cut off from a particular land. It didn't say land, it said land. America is the main focal point of the subject matter, right? America, yes, America is going to be cleansed. See, the world going to be affected by it.
Yeah,
But you remember the
obviously.
prophecy like Revelation say, we brother bring Isaiah 47. Who going and every whole world going down away? So then who going and fulfill the prophecy of them seeing Babylon fall? To know, hey, wait now, Babylon fall. They see the smoke going up in the air. Who going to
Who
fulfill
go
that
and fulfill
prophecy?
the job where he say, more worms, worms consume my flesh, my eyes shall see my maker.
Yeah.
And I shall gather them from all nations and set them back in their land that was destroyed.
So how these prophecies going to be fulfilled? And that's why even in the early part of when we start, that's why I say everything work in conjunction with one another. So when you're breaking it down, you don't understand. When you're breaking it down, it will go to next breakdown. It will go hand in hand.
God.
You can't say the world going to be done away with. So then how are you going to explain Revelation 18 and these other revelations will talk about who's going to see Babylon fall. They're going to see Babylon smoke. They're going to see Virgin Daughter Babylon
How about the
crumble.
merchants who stand up for
Yeah, that's about Revelation
Yeah,
18. Right?
yeah.
So who want to be the witnesses to the event?
God.
You understand?
We're going to build up walls.
Jeremiah 16 verse 16. So who going to be the hunters?
Who going to be the tributaries?
Who the going on? You understand? These are things that they don't understand. They break down so more like Christianity. Whereas that is why I just call them Hebrew Christianity.
Nah, like what it is.
Christianity, they teach that doctrine that the whole world going done away with. The rapture come and they up in the sky. You know?
A new heaven and a new...
No, but even still, it say go and come down. So we're coming down too.
Matter of fact, who is the kingdom in? Who the kingdom is? They didn't even understand the kingdom.
But it said New Jerusalem coming down from heaven. If you are destroyed.
They coming down to go.
They're coming down to go.
God.
Like,
They may think the Lord, they may think New Jerusalem on a different planet.
Yeah, remember the elites want to go on the moon and on Mars and them are not the elites, so they probably had
They even understand
they had a lot on Mars
They even
probably.
understand who New Jerusalem is, or who Jerusalem is. Or remember the beginning and the end, bear witness to one another. Right? At the beginning, it tell you before it was a place, it was what?
First our people was one man.
he say for he made he say for the he made the place for the people's sake and not the people for the place.
It's just simple as that. So the people is more important than
The Chinese movie, boy. That they get that from so it's one tour when I think it's Ragnarok.
No,
When he say,
Ragnarok. Thor, each Greekish, let me show you something about Greekish, Roman, Norse, all these Egyptology, all these things have a similar belief, right? They take certain things from the scripture and they use it against, right? But Ragnarok and all these things, Ragnarok is the same way it has Ragnarok, and in Roman it have a particular ending like that.
Right, but no, what I'm talking about in the movie is that beeline that say that same thing. When he says when he was telling them Asgard going to be destroyed and they was telling them Asgard is the people. It's not the place. Where but the people is, that is Asgard. Yeah. That is the
was this
concept.
particular thing. It's true.
When
That
you
was
go
told
and
to
tell him,
them,
he say Asgard is not the place.
It's the people.
Asgard is the people. Wherever
Yeah,
people is Asgard.
Because when you go far more into the Thor comics and so forth, Thor did create new Asgard.
Yeah.
And he created
That's
on
why,
Earth.
that is why he created new Asgard, because the giants come and mash up the world. Nevertheless.
But it's the same kind of thing like
Yeah, that's the concept. Jerusalem is the people. Not more so the place. We're going to get back with land, you know. However, The kingdom is the people.
Because it was promised us.
Can. It says, verse 10, it say, the same shall drink of the wine of the wrath of power, which is poured out without mixture into the cup of his indignation, and he shall be tormented with fire and brimstone in the presence of the holy angels and in the presence of the Lamb. And their smoke and torment ascended up forever and ever, and they have no rest day nor night, who worship the beast and his image, and whosoever receiveth the mark of his name. You understand? So the same thing like the Isaiah 31 where it say, well, them that help together and them that help them, both shall fall together. You understand?
Just remember, if you feel Egypt going to help you, and you feel they're going to be safe in Egypt, you're not safe.
God.
You understand?
Imagine you're not safe in Egypt from Egypt, and you're not safe from the destruction coming to Egypt. Like it had no.
I know in between faith.
They can't get away from destruction. Everybody know that? They can't get away from the destruction. Yeah.
Yeah,
You can't get away from
you
the
can't.
destruction.
You're not safe. You
Your
understand?
doom is secure.
You're in Egypt, and Egypt afflicted you, and then when Egypt going to be afflicted, you're going to be caught up in the affliction
God.
too. No matter how you swing, Egypt is not decided to be on.
Done.
So hey, so once again I give all praises, honor and glory to
Yahweh,
Ba'ashem,
Ba'ashem,
Yahweh, Ba'ashem,
Ba'ashem,
Rakakodash. We see that when the apostles and elders are bringing son well, our teachers are apostles in truth.
God.
I see salutations for the Akim, I say pushing good on truth and sincerity, day in and day out. You constantly emptying our city and say shalom.
Shalom.
And once again, as we say, you know, the place going to get affected by a hurricane.
God.
You must tell what can happen, man. Judgment is set. So, hey, until next time we say,
Shalom.